Hi Libras, welcome to your free reading for the week of July 24th. Hope you all are entering Leo season, staying optimistic, at a high vibration to welcome in that Lionsgate portal on the 8th. So we start the week, or I'm sorry, not the week, we start the month of August with a full moon. So if there's anything that we're still holding on to, it's a good time to release it before we start manifesting with that Lionsgate portal, okay? So everything that we're working on, Libras, you're an air sign, you're really connected to those thoughts. So make sure your thoughts are connected to this passion that is in your life and not connected to what you no longer want. So obviously use that full moon to release, but that releasing coming with focused on what you're looking to manifest into your life and not so much the lack, okay? Because we don't want this energy going into that Lionsgate portal. So definitely let go, all right? So there's something that we just need to bury and put to rest to answer the wake-up call, because everybody gets judgment in the shuffles lately. I really feel we're in the age of answering the wake-up call into what our inner child has been wanting since we were put here. So remember, like we're a clean slate when we come in, and we're conditioned in one way or another, and whether or not that is nurtured within, the past is the past, and what we can do now is nurture ourselves. We can reparent ourselves. Take a look at childhood development information, because we have the power to heal ourselves emotionally, okay? And we don't need to hold on to anything from the past. Like, we want to welcome in the new, okay? And not really let those excuses continue for why we don't fulfill our desires in life, all right? Because we're really releasing shame in society right now, and we're really embracing allowing our inner child to shine, because you are your inner child. All right, so let's see what energy we got for Libras going into the week of July 24th. Oofda. All right, well, definitely releasing. So the energy you are bringing in from last week is the Seven of Wands. Now the Seven of Wands is standing your ground, if you will. I think of, I'm terrible at this, but I think Gandalf, thou shalt not pass, is that? I'm not really good with Lord of the Rings metaphors, but yeah, so you're definitely bringing in some energy of putting your foot down, if you will. And this is definitely probably related to what it is that you're passionate about, and also career. So there could be some conflict related to your career currently and what your passion is in life. And you being like, absolutely not, like this is where I'm putting my foot down. So this week's energy is the Ten of Wands. Now the Ten of Wands is you are just over and done with something. You are burned out. The one lovely thing about the Ten of Wands, like the Ten of Swords and any 10 card, is this is the culmination of something, and we're shifting into new energy, all right? So probably feeling burned out, exhausted, and just overwhelmed. If you are, it's more important than ever that you work on that full moon releasing, okay? Because you want to release this. You don't want to carry this into next week with that Lionsgate portal. So definitely release whatever needs to be released, because next week's energy is the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is related to making logical decisions. Now you're an air sign, so you want to really be connected mentally. And I mean, Libras, you want balance, right? Just because balance is in your sign doesn't mean you always feel emotionally and mentally balanced. So we want to have that energy before we are manifesting what we want to manifest with that Lionsgate portal. This also connects to father figures. So whether or not you're a father or you have a father figure on your mind, we really want to stay heading into next week with very balanced and logical emotions and thoughts. So we definitely want to make sure we release this before we head into next week. Okay. And also too, it could even be like a legal issue that you're going to be focused on next week. So let's see what, interesting. All right. So the question you're meant to ponder this week is, what is my instinct telling me to do? All right. So yeah, definitely all of this now so fully connected to that, because you want to be connected to your instincts so long as your instincts are connected to letting that thunder go for a second. Connected to your new path. All right. We don't want to get stuck in outdated ways of thinking. So I think, yeah, last week Leos had this, and what was interesting about it is I asked Leos to rethink what it is that is causing them to stand their ground. Like, what convictions do they have, and why do they believe the things that they believe? And is that still pertinent, or is it just a trigger response to something in childhood? Because a lot of times, you know, when we feel this, we have to question why it, because it's obviously it's a defense mechanism. So many of us have these defense mechanisms from childhood, and we don't even realize we have them. So we don't want to have that cloud our judgment, and we want to have mental clarity next week. So whatever we're purging this week is meant to give us mental clarity, okay? So ponder this question when you start doing that releasing work. While you're releasing this with that full moon, definitely connect to your instincts, pay attention to your dreams, and get ready to manifest lovely things with that Lionsgate portal. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, Libras. Don't forget to check out your moon and rising as well for a more in-depth look at the week. And monthly extended readings for August will be uploaded shortly. Have a great week, Libras.